He, of course, three-time Super Bowl winning Patriot, you know him, and cancer survivor. Joining us now, Joe Andruzzi and his wife, Jen. Guys, thanks for joining us here.
Oh, thank you for having us. Good morning.
It's so nice to see you both. Joe, you were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's Burkitt's lymphoma that ended your football career. We know that story. Of course, you survived it. You're sitting here with us. You started this foundation. Tell us a little bit about the mission.
Well, the mission is to provide hope, help, and healing for cancer patients all throughout New England. We help with the financial toxicity of cancer. More than half of cancer patients become bankrupt after a cancer diagnosis. And my wife and I knew firsthand from being there. You know, granted, I was fortunate enough to play 10 years in the NFL and got paid well to do it, but others live paycheck to paycheck where, you know, we want to step in and help them and support and help them heal in their own home, or keep the heat on, or electricity and stuff like that to pay those home end bills, the little things that sometimes are forgotten about.
Yeah, you don't think about that, because when you think, oh, well, they have health insurance, it's fine, but there's so much more when you're fighting cancer that, you know, maybe because you can't go to your job or you need special things, it's a real financial burden in addition to just, oh, fighting the cancer with your health insurance.
Right, right. I mean, some households, they live paycheck to paycheck, right? Like, I mean, the national average for savings is less than $1,000, right? And so if you think about it, within a month, you're probably $1,000 is going to co-pays and parking, and it's just it's hard for these families to even grasp that they have a cancer diagnosis. Needless to say, how are they going to pay for it, right? Like, nobody says, like, I'm going to have this cancer fund, you know, savings account, right? Like, they're more maybe a kid's college tuition or, you know, vacation fund. And you don't get to pick when it comes. And for, like, Joe, for instance, like, you know, 16 years ago, actually yesterday was his first scan.
Wow.
And when we found out that he had a tumor, and, you know, that was in Cleveland. We flew to Boston on the 31st. He was in treatment by June 1st.
Wow, yeah.
And we were fortunate to have means to be able to act like that, right?
What has this been like for you, being able to support others after you've gone through this? What does that mean to you and to the foundation?
Oh, it's truly rewarding. The two famous words is thank you. Hearing those two words from patients, families, and everybody. And sometimes not even the patient. As you know, Jen would say, she was the caregiver. We had 4 kids at that time. You know, we now have 5.
So but, four was easy.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say easy.
You have an offensive line now, almost.
Oh yeah, full offensive line now. But yeah, with the 4 kids and a move, we basically moved overnight. Both families stepped up in helping us with the kids, the move. I mean, we flew here, like she said, May 31st, and the next day I started chemo. June 1st, spent 50+ days in the hospital. And yeah, a lot of it is a blur to me. They call it chemo brain, which I think I still have a little bit left over. But she sat by my side. I remember her just seeing every walk of life coming in and out of those doors, and you know, researching, and there wasn't much of a need for, I mean, wasn't much out there for the need of the financial toxicity of the home end. So medical bills can be put on payment plans, and, you know, now we step in and help keep people in their homes.
15 years of the Joe Andruzzi Foundation. Thank you both so much for the work that you're doing. Quick Patriots prediction for the year.
Oh, wow. I don't know that you want to ask me.
Prediction?
They'll be in the playoffs.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.